Ho ho ho! Merry Vlogmas! Today's Vlogmas is going to be pretty short and sweet. Fairly uneventful day, I'll be honest with you, which is kind of always good, but yeah, not really done very much. Just did work today. Guys carried on with the garden. Did some bits and pieces on Caravan. Still have some way to go just to finish off the jobs, ready for our trip. But yeah, so unfortunately it's going to be a bit of a quiet one. So yeah, short and sweet. Yesterday was a bit longer, with the bike ride and stuff with Henny. So today, yeah, it's going to be a nice short video, and that's it, I'm afraid. And hopefully tomorrow we've got some more stuff to show you. So we're going to be going away at Christmas for about 2 weeks in the van, actually. So we're kind of going to head down to Sydney and then be a week in Sydney and then head back. So in Sydney we're staying at a caravan park, and then on the way back we'll stay in a national park and then a caravan park and that kind of stuff. So just again, we're doing the last few finishing touches to the caravan before we go today. So the thing I've been looking at is kind of what we're going to do for the internal storage. So we've kind of got as you can see here, the storage next to the beds. So one of the things I've been looking at is using some of the storage stuff that we've got, just so we can kind of stack some stuff. So one of the things I'm going to do is I've got some kind of IKEA stuff from IKEA that you can put on the shelves here to stop things sliding around. So I want to fit that up so stuff doesn't slide around so easily. And we've got these in the garage, and so I kind of, rather than going and buying, I guess, more plasticky stuff, but also these are really lightweight as well, because I don't really want to add much more weight into the caravan itself. I got a caravan weighed last time we went out, so kind of the caravan's getting pretty close to being max weight, especially when we got all our food and clothes in it. So I don't really want to kind of put any more weight in it. So these things are really handy because they're just kind of material. They don't really weigh very much. They're just kind of good dividers that you can put different stuff in there. So yeah, I'll sort of put that gripper stuff down on the bottom so things don't slide around quite so much. And again, the same for the kids ones as well, really. So down the back here, let me switch the light on. We've got the new shelving that we've had put in. So that's the new shelves we've had put in, and I've got these things that we can put the stuff for the kids in. Again, put the gripper on so they don't slide around. The only thing I need to do is get myself a box or something for the top there, so we can stick in. So we can put more kid stuff in there, and then also I got for the top here just a clear box. So I'll put some grip in the bottom here so this doesn't slide around. Nice clear box that we can stick stuff in, so you can see it. It's nice and easy. And then just looking at bedding and stuff for the caravan, and kind of getting close to being done, really. It's yeah, kind of close to being ready for the trip. We've got everything pretty much set up. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to go and spend it's going to be interesting to spend 2 weeks in the caravan together. But yeah, I think it'd be good kind of visiting everyone and visiting different places, so that'll be fun. Yeah, some of the things I have done is I just put this holder in for a brush. So now we've got a full-size brush to be able to sweep the caravan, and uses that space next to the toilet. Just slide it in, push it in, drink. So given it's a short and sweet day, I thought I might kind of show the process that I go through at the moment to create the videos. So what I do is I use the image capture and connect the GoPro to the MacBook via USB-C and copy in the images onto my hard drive, which is just located here. Once I've got the images on the hard drive, let me just show you now. So what I then do is, let me just close this project. So I've actually got a project called Vlogmas 2003 Start. So effectively that just has the starting edits of what I've done so far. So all I do is I take the start, just do a copy and then I paste that in as a project. I would then just rename that to be today's date. So what we'll do is rename this 12:15 and then just open that project. So as you can see now, it has the start of the project. All I do is I just change the Vlogmas date to be the 15th. And then what I can then do is just import the media. So if I just right click and import media, all I then do is just kind of go into the GoPro stuff that I'd copied onto the hard drive. I'm just going to import that. And there's the media imported. And what I can now do is start to drag and drop. So one of the things you can do is I can, if I go to click inspector off, you've got two panes, and this is kind of like a preview pane here. So now I can kind of start to play this and
today's Vlogmas is going to
be
and
choose the bits that I need.
Short and sweet, fairly uneventful day, to be honest with you.
So I'll do now is just pick
today's Vlogmas.
So I just put I for in.
Today's Vlogmas is going to be pretty short and sweet, fairly uneventful day, to be honest with you, which is kind of good, but yeah, not really done very much.
Just going through,
work today,
picking up the video.
Guys carried on with the garden trip, but yeah, so unfortunately it's going to be a bit of a quiet one. So yesterday was a bit longer, but yeah, it's going to be a nice short video, and that's it, I'm afraid, and hopefully tomorrow I've got some more stuff to show you.
I'll grab that, so then do an O, and what I can now do is I can append to the end. It's just appended it. I can then go back up, and what I'll do is I shall pick my other footage, which is here, in the caravan, and kind of go through and edit this. Once I've done my editing and created my footage, what I can then do is I can part of the editing is inserting transitions, just to get it to flow correctly and do any kind of leveling on the sound as well, because you can sometimes, when I've noticed with the GoPro, if you're speaking from behind or have the GoPro pointed at you, you kind of get a different sound level. So sometimes you have to turn the sound up or down to try and create a consistent sound level. Once you've got it all edited, what I've also worked out to do is to put marks in. So when you put a mark in here, so if I just kind of, for example, at the start, we'll just put a mark in here, insert mark, a blue mark. I'll double click on this and I can just call that intro. And then here is just, let's put another mark in this one. Oops. I'll do that. And marking, but they always have to be the same colour marks. Quiet day. These marks end up being markers for the chapter when it gets up to YouTube. So when I go to export, or in this instance it's called deliver, I can then go through and pick the YouTube. I can select the resolution. I select the name. So in this instance, what I want to call, this is when I save it. So Vlogmas 2023 day 15. In here is the, and then basically you got the attributes. And what I can now do is, because I'm on YouTube, there is you got chapters from markers. So if I select this, it allows me to pick a chapter. Also I can upload a thumbnail, so I've managed to do work out how to grab screenshots of thumbnails to upload as well. And then what you can then do is effectively put the details of the title and the description, and what it'll actually do is it'll render the footage and upload it at the same time, which is really handy. because it just does it all in one go. Once that's completed and it's uploaded, because you can set it to set it to public, I can set the title, so I can set the title of the description. Once it's uploaded, what I also then do is overnight I've been switching, turning the GoPro and plugging that into the power source, because I effectively have a GoPro subscription that allows me to use their cloud services to store all my video footage. So I use it as a bit of a backup. But that takes a while to upload via Wi-Fi. So what I do is, before I go to bed, I just plug in the GoPro into the power source via USB, and then it'll automatically upload overnight, because it kind of chews up all the upload bandwidth. So it basically slows everything down on the network. But I just do it before I go to bed, and then it's happening during the night, and I wake up in the morning and it's uploaded and then cleared off the GoPro. So yeah, that's in a nutshell as quickly how I've been creating it so far. Yeah, so it's kind of working all right. Just kind of takes a little bit more time than the Quick Pro software from GoPro, but I think it kind of creates a better edit, especially if you're doing longer edits as well. It's good to be able to stitch stuff together and be able to manage the audio and the video separately if you need to create pages, and put screenshots in and so forth. But yeah, it's been working well. That's it really. Thanks.